Hello there, welcome back to the Arsenal videos that we're doing here with the updated database for 22-23 season, and this will be the third and final part I'll play through to the end of the season on this one. First of all, apologies because I uploaded the same video twice and called it part 2 and it was a duplicate of part 1, so I have now corrected that, so I hope you're enjoying the real part 2, or you've enjoyed the real part 2 by the time you watch this one. But this will be part 3, and we're going to take them through to the end of the season here. So it's shaping up to be something pretty unique actually, folks. We're now 24 games into the season, and we've won 24 games. We've won 22 games and drawn 2, and so have Man City. It's like neck and neck. And if it wasn't for either of these teams would be 20 points clear. So it's an absolute two-horse race of epic proportions here, really. So I'll show you the fixtures since we last got up on the last video. I think we've made it as far as the Union Berlin game, and then Chelsea. Yeah, it was the Man City League Cup final that we won on penalties there. So we've literally won every game in the league since then. Beating Crystal Palace, another win against Union Berlin, the second leg, 4-1 against Aston Villa here. It's a great performance there. Got a 5-0 against Wolves. Leeds pushed us a bit, 4-3 in that one. But yeah, just kept on a run in the league. Wins against Everton, beat Barnsley in the Cup, beating West Ham, 3-0 there. 2 for Trossard. We've beaten Forest, Huddersfield and Brighton in the Cups there. That was the League Cup semi-final first leg. So it's February now. We've got Southampton, Man City, Brentford. We've got Man City in the Cup again. Ouch. And then we've got Real Sociedad in the UEFA Cup 4th round, where it really starts to heat up there. But we're in, a good position. It's neck and neck with the monster that is Man City. And a few transfers to catch up on. So I'd like to see who's went out first of all. So I sold Pepe to Nice. Wasn't really cutting it, wasn't getting a game really, and I think he's a bit past it. Not good physical attributes there, so I let him go. Xhaka went to Man City, of all places. Wasn't really doing that well, but they snapped him up there. And Mari to Inter Milan, again somebody that was frozen out. So yeah, 40 million in transfers out. And my spend is only up to 20 million now, 21 million, so I decided to upgrade the goalkeepers, reserve goalkeepers, brought in Nubel from Bayern Munich, looks a great keeper. Dean Henderson from Man United was frozen out, snapped him up. Dominic Solanke just for my 4th striker, he was pretty cheap. And Justin Kluivert in from Roma, who's better in this game than he is in real life, I think. I think he's maybe signed for Bournemouth. But anyway, picked him up for, what was it, 5.75, so not a bad signing at all there. Just, squad's a bit younger and fresher now. And I've got Tomiyasu back from injury. He looks a good player actually as well. I think Rob Holding went out as well. Or he's up for sale, sorry. Yeah, he's up for sale there. So hopefully get a shot at him. And I better get those 2 goalkeepers on the transfer list as well. So there we have it, folks. That's the ins and outs. And we've got a wee problem with Wissa here. So we'll need to bring Rashida in there. We'll stick Kluivert on the bench. Or will we try Kluivert and go Gabriel and attack in midfield? Yeah, let's do that. There we have it. And this Josh Da Silva guy, picked him up from Watford. He looks a decent player. Good stats anyway. So he was the replacement for Xhaka. But yeah, we're ready to go. Still waiting on Odegaard coming back from injury, and Trossard's out for a few days now as well. But other than that, Team's looking good. So this will be a Justin Kluivert debut against Southampton. Let's see how this goes. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a real close one with Man City. But for two teams to be unbeaten 24 games in, that's pretty special. Like, I don't think I've ever seen that before. But it's kind of an unknown quantity with a updated database, because you know players that you know because they're good players and whatnot. But as far as unearthing the old hidden gems, that's not really common knowledge at all. I mean, there might be a few things on the forums and such, but I've not looked into it. But when you go a team like Arsenal, you don't really need to do a lot of transfers. So we're one up here against Southampton. Still waiting on something to give with Man City as well. Debut goal for Kluivert. Is he going to be worth just going with, maybe? I mean, Martinelli does give me probably a better attacking midfielder option than Trossard. We'll take a wee 4-1 there. Good debut for performance from Kluivert, so may well keep him in the team, in the first 11 anyway. And there's Turner away to Toronto. Oh yeah, I've got Tierney up for sale as well. And there we go, so we'll take them out and them out. We can put those two in, and we can put in Kluivert and Solanke. So that's another 4 registered in, so that's pretty good. Don't know if I'll use Solanke, but I just wanted to have that 4 striker because I've made Martinelli into a wing basically. So it is the big one. Man City at home, got a debut for Tomiyasu. Well, let's say debut for this game. And then Martinelli's out injured, suspended, sorry. So we've got Trossard back just in time. We're still waiting on Odegaard coming back, but Smith Rowe's been good, or pretty good anyway. Smith Rowe and Vieira, although Vieira looks like he's been playing the better football there, so probably be him that we keep in then once Odegaard is back. So this is a big one, folks, Man City, and this is going to be an absolutely massive game. Whoever takes this takes the lead in the 2-horse race. Injury to Smith Rowe. So we'll get Zinchenko in there. Jesus against his former club. Get in. It's definitely going to be a tight one, I think. Looking good at half time, fitness wise, folks. Make a few changes here. Okay, so we'll give Cliver a break there. I think we're good with that. And we're going to hold on for this slender win. Come on, Arsenal. Not now. Surely not now. That's it. Big win there. Big goal for Jesus. 1-0. Yeah, looked like a pretty even game. City didn't get the goal though, and that's what counts. So that finally opens up something of a lead at the top. We've got a game in hand anyway, so it's not confirmed yet, but hopefully that'll be a 3-point lead. We've got Brentford next. Right, so Smith Rowe injured, so we'll pop that Josh Da Silva in. Good to go with that. Hopefully pick up 3 points here. Just dawned on me that it's been a seriously long run of consecutive wins that we've had in the league. Must be a good 15 games, I'd say. So Cliver popped up again. It looks like he's been a good little acquisition there. Gives me a bit of a better balance, and I've got like out and out actual wingers there, and I'm hoping that Martinelli will be better suited to that attacking midfield role for the business end of the season. Gives the team a better balance than when I had Rashida in at the start of the season. Not that he's terrible, it's just like he's more of an all-rounder, I think. We look good enough there for the see this one out. 2-0 at the moment. But Lewis Potter pops up. Is it going to be a nervy finish now? Yes, Jesus. 18th goal of the season after missing the first few months. Not bad at all. There we are, so that's the game in hand. So we do legitimately have a 3-point lead, but we have a 22-point lead over the team in third place there, which is pretty phenomenal. So I'm really happy with the squad we've got here going into these. We're still in 4 competitions, of course, both cups, the UEFA Cup, but we've got Man City in the FA Cup here with Odegaard back. I'm going to keep Vieira in, I think. Martinelli feels he's been treated unfairly. Well, stop getting sent off. Simples. And we'll pop Trossard on the bench. He can play as the centre forward as well. So yeah, that's looking good. Pretty much full strength bar Smith Rowe, but we might keep Vieira in anyway. So there's the best 11 at the moment. And a good start for Justin Cliver in his Arsenal career. A couple of goals already. So hopefully we can take City out in the FA Cup as well. Does pave the way for a easier final if you put these guys out. So played them twice, no, 3 times this season. A draw away from home, a win at home, and we beat them on penalties in the League Cup. So this will be the last time we'd have to play them, effectively, because they're in the Champions League and we're in the UEFA. But Coutinho pops up. They actually signed Coutinho. Why? Fair enough. So Clever's running out of gas there. I think I've actually messed up with Gabriel. I should have put him back in. Right. Right, come on, let's do something here. 20 minutes. Penalty. Oh no. I missed penalty. Rashida. Why were you even taking it? I know why, because I didn't nominate anyone. Ouch. So we're out the FA Cup. I suppose Man City had to get one over on us eventually. Oh yeah, Gabriel was still injured, that's why he wasn't back in. But I do have Ben White back. Okay, so there will be no treble in this season anyway. That's now been eliminated. But we do still have the League Cup and the UEFA Cup, which we've kind of got good draws in. So if anything, this will cut down the amount of games that they're having to play. And we've got a 2-1 lead over Brighton from the League Cup semi-final first leg. Everybody loves a new contract. He's already on 80 grand. 3.5 million signing on fee, I don't bloody think so. You can smoke that one. What's even... Makes no sense, that one. Okay, so we're going to pop White back on. We're going to get Vissa, I think, on the bench. Yeah, I think other than that we're good. Well, at least we know we won't be playing Man City in the final of the League Cup. And Brighton are a pretty good team at the moment, so... Well, they keep selling their players though, so they can't keep that up for long. Right, so maybe another wee rest for Clive up there. Yeah, we're okay with that. And 2 goals for Jesus then, so that's I'm up to 20 for the season. Pretty good returns. He looks a good player. Capped for Portugal now as well. So a straightforward win then in the second leg of the League Cup final, semi-final even. Pretty easy one there. Good to bounce back after that exit to Man City in the FA Cup. Well, looks like they're doing well in the Champions League. 5-0 they thrashed Marseille. Okay, so Odegaard signs that new deal. He wasn't getting the 3.5 million signing on fee. Yeah, I had a few offers for Balogun as well. I think it was Tottenham that were coming in from, but didn't want to sell him. Okay, so we've got Gabriel back. There we go. And then we will put Givor. Yeah, that's pretty much full strength there. Cool, so it's Newcastle away, quite a tough game actually. And we've got Real Sociedad in the UEFA Cup 4th round. Isaac pops up quickly. He looks a decent player. They fell right down the league as well. Lost 8, they were unbeaten for a good while. It looks like they've showed up today, the Toon Army. Oh, 2-0. Have we seen a bit of weakness here? Bad goalkeeping performance for one thing. Right. Martinelli gives us a lifeline. And we've still got 2 subs to try and get something going. Come on, keep this unbeaten record. And this is going to blow it right wide back open again for Man City, as they will be tight on us still. Yep. So there is only 3 points in it. We've let them right back in. Not really interested in selling Balogun. So this league title is going to go to the wire, folks. It's definitely looking that way. I mean, Man City are just outrageous as well, so we're neck and neck with them. So I'm going to take that as a positive. And we don't have to play them, so. Right, so Real Sociedad. Let's get what's that? Balogun gets a game there, and then we'll put these 2 on the bench. Ready to go. Right, let's get back to it with this one. I would think we'll have enough for these guys over 2 legs, but they have got a few good players. Just looking for that ever important away goal. And I'm just going to need to go and let my cat in, so I won't be a minute. Right, so got an injury to Trossard. That's nice. Big goal, Balogun. Away goal there, that'll do. But an instant reply from Sociedad. But I'll take an away goals draw here. That would do just nice. Yep, not a bad result really. I mean, the form is dipping a bit, generally speaking. Losing to Newcastle there. But how long can you keep up form like that? Go away, Chelsea. So in one way this game absolutely didn't mirror real life, because Man City signed Coutinho, but on the other hand Mbappe went to Real Madrid, so that's likely to happen eventually. And you wonder where you'll see Man City slipping up. Maybe Newcastle can turn them over as well. Not quite. We must be down to about 10 games left. What is this all about? Right, if somebody comes up with 20 million, be my guest. Okay, so now he's unhappy at not being allowed to move clubs. Well, you're only 21, calm down. Right, so Leicester at home. Let's get this another 3 points on the board here after that Newcastle disaster. We're technically playing catch up by Man City because we've got a game in hand now, but this will be the one. But yeah, good to have Odegaard back for this final 10 games in the league, or 9 now. But we are top on goal difference, so at least we've got that. Whoever wins this league, ourselves and Man City, I mean, there's not going to be much in it at all, because there hasn't been all season, really. And I wouldn't be surprised if we win the UEFA Cup and they win the Champions League. But at least we're getting the sword back out here for Leicester. Good to see. We kind of needed a big performance, a big high scoring win. Good ratings there, so yeah, it looks like we're back. Kluivert's value going up there. Okay, so it's the second leg against Sociedad. We'll keep the team as it is, really. Oops. Second goal for them in a disaster, the disaster zone, really. I don't know, I didn't expect that much of a game out of them. But you just never know sometimes with the old champ manager. So we'll try Zinchenko in the second half, I think. Right, we need another one, because 2-2 would just be a disaster. Come on. Yes. Oh, disallowed, see if they score. Oh my god. Ah! Oh, we scored though, a winning goal. Maybe. I thought that was going to be a champ manager special disallowed goal and then one right at the back of it, but we caught the third goal and we made more out of that UEFA Cup tie than we needed to, really. 4-3 on aggregate, but too much of a game out of them from what I was expecting. But we're through anyway. Wow. So what's the quarter-final draw? Milan. And that's coming up next. And we've got Liverpool in the League Cup final. And we do have a few tough games in the league, to be fair. With Man City right on our tail. So we've got Chelsea away, Liverpool at home, Tottenham at home, Man United away. The rest are kind of gimmies, hopefully. But we've made it to the UEFA Cup quarter-finals. Milan over 2 legs. There's definitely been not quite the same quality, to be fair, in the last few games. And we'll put Trossard in there. Right, maybe we can be a bit more dominant against Milan then. Second goal, hopefully, penalty. Vieira, boom. Yeah, hopefully something a bit more of a clean victory in this one then. Defence seems to be holding up better. Good fitness and conditioning there. And we'll make a couple of changes, I think. Gabriel and Kluivert. Trossard pops up. Yeah, he's improved a bit. Certainly his fitness, his physical attributes have went up. Can we keep this a clean 3-0 then, folks? because I'd say that would be enough. 4-0 even. That's more like it. Fantastic result there. So, looks like we've definitely got one big foot in the UEFA Cup semis then. Yeah, we can do that. Why not say that, eh? New comment. Right, so we've got white or Tomiyasu. I think we'll go with White's been solid all season. We'll keep him in there. Who else have we got back? Smith Rowe. I think Fabio Vieira deserves to stay in, really. So we're good with that. So, Chelsea away, it's a tough game here. And we did lose to Newcastle away, so don't want to be making a habit of this, because there's literally nothing in it with ourselves and Man City. Knife edge stuff here in the league. Although, did they get beat yesterday then? Oh, a little favour from Liverpool. Nice one. Okay, so from good news to bad news, Martinelli's injured. But we look like we're doing okay here. 2-0 up at half time. And then we're back to having a 3-point lead if it stays like this. Just at the right time, because there is still some tough games left. Although we will run out of games. 8 games left after this. That's a good win if it stays like this. Not really seeing much coming back from Chelsea here. And they are down to 10 men. Twaddle Bailey sent off. Yeah, there's a player that didn't really go down too well. Season at Chelsea and off to Qatar. There's Premier League teams after him for maybe in 10 years. Certainly Man United were linked to him loads of times. Well, they got one back there, but it doesn't matter because we're still with a 2-1 victory. So another good one on the board. Am I getting enough from Nketiah here? Ratings are not that great. Maybe give Bellingham a try. Maybe swap that up for a bit, see how we go with that. Martinelli's injured. Other than that, full strength. I mean, Bellingham definitely looks like he's the better finisher of the two. He's got a 20 there, as opposed to a 16. But they're both absolute flying machines. But yeah, let's give Bellingham a run out in this Milan game. So yeah, change days from the original Champ Manager database where Milan would be definitely more of a threat. They're not that great a side at the moment really. So who could we be shaping up for in the semis? We've got Villarreal, Rangers ahead of Lazio, Leipzig and Leverkusen having a right scrap. Rangers would be a good draw. But yeah, didn't get a lot from Milan. 7-0 on aggregate, wow. That's pretty impressive stuff there. Okay, so we've got Rangers, Leipzig or Villarreal. If I was cherry picking, I'd say Rangers. No way, well, this is this youngster. He was only 15, but he's got some great stats there. Clearly would be a fantastic player if he kept going in the game. No, he's not for sale. Right, so Rangers versus Arsenal, Leipzig versus Villarreal. So take that one all day long. Hopefully that's a route into the final. We've got that 3-point lead in the league, so we're looking pretty tasty here, folks, on the money run-in. A League Cup final coming up. Can we lift the first trophy of this debut season of the current Arsenal team plus Justin Kluivert? Oh, you beat it, Newcastle. Yeah, but we're at full strength for this cup final, folks, so can we get the first bit of silverware against the other Reds? Oh, he's... what do I need to do to stop these guys just doing these wee cheeky bids? I suppose you can stop responding, maybe. Well, the transfer window's closed, maybe that'll help. Tavares unhappy. It wouldn't be a disaster to sell him. Okay, so how are we looking here? Jesus needs a bit of a rest there. So it'll be Nketiah and Balogun up front. The two youngsters, what is it saying to me here? Four foreigners or something? Saliba's banned, okay. Of course he is. Silly me. So that'll be Ben White captain, I think. Yeah. So a trip to Wembley. Looks like a pretty even game here, folks, but Liverpool have just taken the lead with soon-to-be multi-millionaire Jordan Henderson. Uh-oh. Defensive mishaps. Yeah, I'm not liking the look of this at all. And we'll need to pull Saka out there as well. Yeah, so there is a bit of inconsistency here, as you can see, folks, because we're absolutely atrocious in this game, and we just destroyed Milan, so a little bit indifferent, really. And we got a comeback in us? I can't see it really, the way this has been played. Missing Jesus, obviously. Oh, well, this did not go to plan. Oh my god. Disaster. Humbled. Humbled indeed. So yeah, that was not good. Well, two of our best players are injured, but I thought the squad was decent enough. Maybe not. Yeah, that's a really bad loss there. That's one of the worst I've seen when I've been at a top team like that. Really bad. Hang your head in shame, Scott. Okay, but on the positive side, after that drubbing that we've had, we're still very much in the UEFA Cup, and we're still top of the league, although it's back to a game in hand scenario here under Man City. There will be no domestic cups though. Liverpool and Man City have seen to that. But we've got Rangers, Brighton, Tottenham, Rangers again, so we've got to look out for that Tottenham game, Man United, Liverpool again. Yeah, there's a few tricky games there, folks, in this final run-in. But I'm hoping that we'll have enough for Rangers, really. Wow. The curse of the red card again. Not a good start. Yeah, I thought that would happen. Kovac, he's hardly a good player, is he? 20 for finishing. He's pretty decent. Well, there you go then, you just never know. Uh-oh. Something has went terribly wrong here. Because we are dump all of a sudden. Can we at least get an away goal to keep it alive? Oh my god. Red card for the goalkeeper. Which obviously means a penalty. I wonder if that's got something to do with me. You know that media story that came up and it said like, will you be challengers? And I've like went, yeah, totally. I wonder if the game just like turns on you if you do that. I know I'm sounding paranoid, but normally I just say no comment or ignore them. I very rarely actually say that we'll be in the running. Wow, that was just a disaster again. So yeah, maybe there's something in that, folks. If the media say, are you going to be challenging, don't start bragging and showing off. Because we've just been. That's like 2 disgraceful games there. Like really bad, really bad. Back to back as well. It feels like just something must have went wrong. Like coach wise, maybe, I don't know. It does not compute. Okay, but we have got the big hitters back. We've got Gabriel back. And we've got Jesus back. And we need to make a decision between Balogun and Nketiah. I'm going to go back to Nketiah. Trossard on the bench there. Right. Well, maybe that's what we're missing. Gabriel and Martinelli. Five out of 10 for Cliver. What is actually going on? It's just so random. Maybe Cliver's the problem. Something's not right, but, well, I'm saying that like we're winning 5-1 away to Brighton. Now 6-1, but it's just the randomness of it. Like, we absolutely destroyed AC Milan, and then we get absolutely like destroyed by Rangers. Yeah, maybe he's the problem. Maybe it was too good to be true, picking him up on a cheap like that. So let's drop Clivert for the next game, I think. And we'll go back to Martinelli on the right and Trossard in the attacking midfield role. Yeah, we'll stick with that. It's going to take an absolute miracle in this UEFA Cup second leg, because if Rangers score, then that is literally all she wrote. Sorry, I really sound like a bad loser in this, don't I? Absolutely whinging because we've been getting beat, but it's just like you've seen the run that we were on, and then you just get absolutely destroyed in those games. Why would I want to play in a Total Cup when we're already qualified for Europe? Right, so Tottenham and then Rangers. Let's see how we do. Now Saka's getting a 5. So there has to be an explanation for how terrible they've been lately. It's just annoying me that there's something not right and I can't work it out. Like, the winger's getting 5s out of 10s, so that never happens. Defenders, fair enough if they've been mistakes, or a goalkeeper if there've been a lot of goals let in, but maybe I finally have found a weakness for this tactic in the updated database. But if we keep winning in the league, they'll run out of games, hopefully. And this was one of the more difficult ones to navigate. Tottenham 4-0 now. Yeah, the training's like it should be. Yeah, don't know what could be. Okay, well, I've been moaning and we've scored 10 goals in 2 games, but it's just the whole 5 out of 10 thing. I just don't like seeing that at all. I'm like, how did you get a 5 out of 10? Okay, so we've got Ramsdale injured. We'll give Henderson his debut in goals. And Tomiyasu needs to come out there. Pretty weak at the back, actually. And Trossard out as well. Yeah, good luck with this. Good luck with this one. So yeah, we literally need to win 4-0 to go through. Okay, Keeler's actually not injured. Alright. Okay, let's see if we can pull off a miracle here, folks. Having been absolutely destroyed in Glasgow, an early goal won't hurt. Second one before half time, maybe? Maybe. Oh, there it is. The minute Rangers score though, we're back to square one. 3 up at half time though. Wow, maybe miracles do happen. They look in pretty good condition there. So the next goal is absolutely massive. 4th for Arsenal. Still got some legs to come on, but if Rangers score, they will go through. Jesus for Balogun, I think. Smith Rowe. Right, can we actually do this? A 5th goal. Visser has got 4 of them. Wow. Maybe he's the secret that's been hiding under my nose the whole season. Unbelievable, folks. What a comeback. Absolute man of the match there. I can't believe that. 5-0. So we've destroyed Rangers 5-0. No big deal. Like, of course that was going to happen. Oh. So we've got Leipzig in the UEFA Cup final. We've got, basically it's going to come down to Man United and Liverpool if they can do something against us, I think. Man City have beaten them. Okay, so Saliba back. And Trossard. But we're obviously going to stick with Vissa there after the 4-goal heroics. Get Saliba back this game. Maybe that's what's been up. I've kept Ben White as captain. That was a silly thing to do then. Right, let's put Crystal Palace away. But the way this game's been going, we might get beat here. Told you. Right, we do not want to be slipping up against these guys. Like, just no. That can't happen. And like you can see, like we've went. This is this one game after another now. It's all over the shop. From beating Rangers 5-0 to struggling against Crystal Palace. Like, so random. Wow. So still got a game in hand over Man City, but yeah, I don't think I like the new database. Talk about just random results, man. That should have been an absolute 3-pointer all day. Okay, so Saka's out. We'll give Clivert another go, I guess. Yeah, we don't really want to be having to get too much here, but Crystal Palace has made this one a kind of must win. Right, come on Arsenal, let's get this over the line here. The signs are not good here, folks. Just the absolute randomness and inconsistency of it all. I know, like, you could get beat by Man United away anytime, but like, I have levelled, but there's something I can't put my finger on. Or maybe I should just shut up. And see, now Cliver gets a man of the match performance after those 5s out of 10s. I've not changed anything. So random. Okay, what's the good news? I'm being a big Wingersaurus Rex here. The good news is we're still top of the league. We're in the FA Cup final. The bad news is this is just random results. I'm not really trusting random games that we should be winning. But who have we got back here? I think we're good to go with that. Saka's still suspended. But we'll do Gabriel on the left and Cliver on the right, I think. Right. So there literally is only 3 games left. And this was the last of the potential banana skins, or the tougher games I should say. Turns out Crystal Palace was the banana skin. I can't believe we were in that FA Cup final though after that disaster against Rangers. What a turnaround that was. Yeah, and he's been on good form since I brought him in, Visser. Where did he come from originally? Oh, Brentford. Right, so we'll get Kluivert for Trossard. Can we hold on here? It's going to go down to the wire. Sorry folks, another cat related incident there. Aye. Looked like she was going to pee on the carpet because I didn't open the door for her, so I've opened the door for her in time. Anyway, so it's 1-1 here, and I suppose that's not a disaster anyway. Yep, still 2 points clear, we'll take that one. 3 games left. And the FA Cup final. So maybe we've just got this whole inconsistency thing sorted out, right in the nick of time. Wolves, Bournemouth and Aston Villa. How could that go wrong? Right, let's get Ramsdale back in now. And we've got Gabriel back as well. So back to full strength at the back. Saka's back. And will we maybe keep going with Kluivert? I think, yeah, he had that man of the match, so get Gabriel in there. Not getting much out of Nketiah though. Can't really make my mind up between those two. Right, we'll go with this. Wales at home. Oh, thank you, Balogun, because I needed a sign from one of you about who was better. Okay, Wilson, Callum Wilson. Now the cynic in me, and the cynic in me exists because of the way this has been going, the cynic in me wants to say that we could end up losing the league on the last game of the season. Where's those 3-0s after 11 minutes that were happening at the start of the season? Like, technically this is a better team. Get in, Odegaard. Oh, but Man City have slipped up. They've lost another game. Still, that's only a 2-point lead, so it is still going down to the wire. Right, so we've got Bournemouth. Wonder who Man City are playing actually. So they've got one foot in the European Cup final, and they've got the FA Cup final. Wow, they're having a great season as well. Right, this is big performance time. Want to preserve that 2-point lead going into the last game. Martinelli. Oh. Come on. Not looking great for fitness, some of these guys. We've got the second goal though. Gabriel Jesus. And Vieira pops up. So City have got that game in hand then, and they will take it to the wire if they win. A draw would put them out of the running though. (4-1). Good result. So yeah, I think we'll be dropping Clivert for the UEFA Cup final. He can't seem to convince me one way or another, and then you drop him and then he gets a 9 out of 10 when he gets a wee chance again. But perhaps inconsistency has been the story of his career so far. All that early promise he had. And he's been a bench warmer at what, Roma and Valencia, I think it is. And he's went to one of the smaller Premier League teams in the transfer window, I think. Bournemouth, I think. Okay, so let's get Kiwior, sorry, back in there. And I think we all do that. I think we're going to drop Clivert and we're going to go back to Martinelli Trossard combo there. Getia, we'll get Clivert on the bench. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, so it's RB Leipzig in the UEFA Cup final. And who have Man City got there away at Crystal Palace? Well, maybe Crystal Palace can mess up their plans as well. Right, can we lift this UEFA Cup? It's been a funny old one. Almost went out twice to Sociedad and Rangers before absolutely hammering Rangers 5-0, but we've got the first goal here through Balogun. Odegaard pops up, 2-0. And make it 3, Trossard. So yeah, maybe it was Clivert that was messing the whole system up. But you know what, we'll give him a second half there. And we're going to win this UEFA Cup, folks. After hanging on by the skin of our teeth twice. We always went out to Sociedad on away goals, remember? And it looked like we were dead and buried against Rangers before that 5-0 second leg. But we've absolutely dealt with it. Leipzig here, 4-0 as well. What a result that was. So that should be just the remedy we need to get that final win in the league and get it over the line. So, UEFA Cup, fans celebrate, board delight. There we are. And that won't have done the manager ratings any harm. And there's a chance that we could win the league without playing, because if Man City slip up against Crystal Palace, which they haven't, they've beat them. So it's the old helicopter Sunday, yeah. So we're away to Aston Villa, and Man City are away to Wolves. But the simple thing is, win and we win. So can we win? I'm going to drop White. He's been annoying me on and off all season, really. Right, folks, here we are. We set out with the challenge to win the Premier League with Arsenal. With the database update, we're one game off doing it. We've had Man City on our tails all season, and other than that, we'd have won the league ages ago. But we're at pretty much full strength for this one, so let's get it going. Aston Villa away. Can we put this one to bed? Trossard pops up. I think I maybe made a mistake dropping him. But Bailey comes up with 1-1. Wait a minute, it was a 2-point lead that we had, wasn't it? Yeah. So even if we got a draw, would that like not mean we were still winning on goal difference maybe? Could do. But anyway, it's 2-2, sorry. Getting carried away with little theories there. Tomiyasu and Vieira. So, as you might have expected with the way this game's been going, we're making it hard for ourselves here. After taking the early lead. It's gone right down to the wire. Balogun pops up with the third. I knew there was going to be another goal for them, I knew it, I just knew it. So we've won the league on goal difference. Limped to the league title. Whoa. Yeah, this has been strange. A strange victory, but a victory nonetheless, folks. We've won the league on the last game of the season with a draw. Man City obviously won their last game. Yeah, 3-1. Another 2 goals for Haaland. 89 goals he's got in 56 games. Jeez. Wow. So there's an overpowered striker if ever you've seen one. So that's the new database then, the database update. Arsenal team scraped it to the league at the end there, but it didn't really feel like much of a championship win. It was just kind of just so random, some of those results. Like, we just couldn't beat the teams that were supposed to be beaten sometimes, and we were absolutely destroying teams otherwise. 6-1 away to Brighton. So you get 6-1 away to Brighton, and then you've got like a 3-0 with Aston Villa, who aren't as good a team. Well, they're pretty much eatsy-peatsy there, but you know what I mean. So that was a new database experiment with Arsenal. And I was kind of pulling my hair out of that at times, to be fair. Just felt like something was wrong and I couldn't really work it out. But anyway, here we go. So how did we finish off with player stats? Yeah, obviously Haaland at the top there with his 89 goals. But Jesus was up there, Saka, Odegaard, they're the big three, of course. I think I was a wee bit harsh on Trossard maybe when I dropped him. Check goals. Jesus, second highest scorer in the league, but half the goals that Haaland got. Old Jamie Vardy still up there. So yeah, there you have it, folks. So probably go back to the old database after this one. Just don't really know what players to bring in more than anything, but just kind of lucky there. But Arsenal had enough in the end. Scraped by against Man City, and big win in the UEFA Cup final. So it's a successful season. To me, it just all went so random and tits up towards the end of the season there, and it was like frustrating, let's say, like that game, 4-1. Why? Hat-trick for Jota. Does look a decent player, to be fair. Trent as well. Yeah, so there you have it, folks. That was the Arsenal season. Let me know what you think in the comments. Yeah, feel free to comment on me being a whinger and a bad loser, even though we won 2 tournaments. But we'll come up with something else pretty soon. Cheers for watching, folks. Bye.